Okay, I can see everybody just fine. Okay, I see you on YouTube. You already hitting the like button. Whatever though. Okay, I know I look real lax and laid back because I guess I am. I am. And it's cold outside. Like, I don't know about you guys, but anyone that has an autoimmune disease or any type of hidden sickness, then you know exactly how I feel. Ugh, I hate when my body feels like this because the weather. It sucks. So shout out to those that are still pushing, even though your body feels like crap. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Hold on, period. Wait a minute. We got to change that whole drop, right? Because we on every day of the week now. Yeah. We got to change it. It has to be changed. Period. Okay. So, okay, we'll change it. Oh, yeah, let me turn this down. There you go. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Remember, you don't gotta fuck with me. Oh, no. Yeah. Don't let this music industry do something that you're not. It's my favorite line. Oh, yeah. Make sure that you have someone behind you, or they will come in for you. And they'll use you until there's no more to you, and they have no use for you. You don't gotta fuck with me, oh no. Period. Okay. Don't let this music industry turn you to something that you're not. Oh yeah. Hey. Stay true to you. Stay true to you. That's twice. Stay true to you. That's 3 times. Hold on. Yes, I had to say it a few times so you can get it. Open up your third eye, cause I don't think you really get it. They play you, and I promise you that people only do what you allow them to do. So what you gonna do? That's on period. People only do what you allow them to do. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hey, you don't gotta fuck with me. Period. Hey, Denise, I love you. You don't gotta fuck with me. Don't let this music industry turn you to something that you're not. Oh yeah. If you didn't know, that is off my first album, Scars on a Diamond. That song was called Don't Gotta Fuck With Me. You can always go into the description anywhere that I post this live. Read the description and it will tell you each song that I play, because I usually post it now, because a lot of times people be hitting me up like, yo, what was that was played? Shout out to the ones that be Shazamming while I'm live. Like, that's dope. That actually, for y'all that don't know, that actually helps artists. So I appreciate that. If you haven't already done so, check on your people. If you remember, if you just so happen to tune into the couch, even if it's for the first time, and you hear me say, check on your people, take that opportunity. Even if they like, yo, you ain't never done this before. Okay, let it be your first time. You just now thought about it. Okay, cool. Hit your people up, check on them. Make sure your people's is good. A lot of times we see our friends posting these funny ass memes and all type of shit, And really, they be going through it. Literally on the brink of homelessness. So, you never know which one of your friends are going through it. So, reach out to all of them because there are a lot of them that are prideful. Even yourself. So, if you know anybody that's locked up, write them. I'm not saying put money on their books. That's a plus. But write them. Write your people. Free my twin, Jack Black. I love you. Sometimes he gets to tune in. I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative to all my people that's still locked up that is able to tune in. That's dope. You know, you're taking a risk already to have a phone. So to take a risk and you watching me, I couldn't thank you enough. Like, that's dope. Coming up on a couch with discussions in the streets, we got Marshetta. And I don't know if you guys know who Marshetta is, but I don't know how I even found her live yesterday. But she was exposing someone here in Oklahoma City as being a pedophile. And apparently there's proof. Now, when it comes to stuff like that, y'all know discussions in the streets is specifically for that. To expose what's going on in our own city, in our own town. Like, come on now. Like, back in the day, when shit used to happen in your city, the hood would take care of it. You let the hood know the hood got it. You feel me? So, when it comes to discussions in the streets, if it comes to something like somebody touch somebody the wrong way, you know, it's a guy that's having sex with all the men, and you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is, I gotta get to the bottom of it. The journalist in me has to get to the bottom of it. And I'm not biased. I'm not taking sides. I'm hearing the one side that I got to get at one point, you know. So discussions in the streets, it gets juicy, it gets deep, and some people get in their feelings because, I mean, allegations are allegations. And sometimes they get heavy. Because are they true? Are they real? Did it make you feel a type of way? If it's not real, then sue them. But we're going to get to the bottom of it. So it's going to get a little deep. So trigger warning for anybody that is in Oklahoma City. But if you have kids, I would pay attention to this. I would share the live. That is going to be on the 30th of January with Marshetta. She's going to be on the couch. She's going to be here. And we're going to get into it. You know, it's going to, like I said, that's why we started Swept Under on the couch, because subjects be tough to talk about. But it has to be talked about. It has to. Okay, yeah, your uncle has been raping everybody in the family since you was a kid. But nobody is holding him accountable. Everything is just swept under the rug. No. We holding motherfuckers accountable on this couch. Hold me accountable. I know y'all heard me. This is a song I'm going to be playing tonight too. Move on. Hold me accountable for my fuck ups. I don't want to be the same as I once was. I don't. So when we hold people accountable, it's not to make them feel bad or piss them off or make them feel some type of way, but it's to hold you accountable for your fuck ups. Because I know you don't want to be the same that you once was. And the only way that you cannot be the same is if we hold you accountable and then you hold yourself accountable. You obviously didn't hold yourself accountable because you ended up doing it first. So we got to hold you accountable first. And then whenever the light dings in your head, then you hold you accountable as well. Let's make that a thing, to hold each other accountable. We shouldn't feel bad or ashamed to tell somebody whenever they fucking up. Or because they popular, or because people scared of them. No. Fuck all that. Fuck all that scary ass bullshit. If you scared, go to church. Okay? But hold each other accountable. We are adults. It's no reason why we should all be living in the same space. Meaning the world, period. And not able to hold each other accountable without getting offended or wanting to fight somebody, or I'm going to shoot you when I see you. I'm going to slap the fuck out of you. Like, what the fuck is all of that shit about? What is all of that about? Instead of just hold each other accountable. When somebody holds you accountable, y'all want to get offended. It's nothing to be offended about. Fix it. Fix yourself. Hold yourself accountable. If you don't want me doing it, respectfully excuse me. Well, now that you know, get to it. There's so many people that got that young mentality. And what I mean by that young mentality is when someone is holding them accountable, they ready to fight. They ready to come shoot your whole job up because you held them accountable. And I didn't like the way it sounded. Nah, hell no. Who you think you checking? So y'all so quick to say that. Who you checking? Oh, you think you checking me? I'm uncheckable. But it's not about being checked. It's about being held accountable. But we so afraid to hold people accountable because we don't want nobody to think that we trying to check them. Well, I mean, if that's is that how you take it? Then take it that way. But then check yourself. Check yourself. It's too much going on in the world. Too much for you to be acting wild because somebody want to give you, not even, I'm talking about coming out of a place of love and holding you accountable. Because that's what we as adults should be doing. Holding each other accountable. How else would there be change? And how else would somebody know it? I wouldn't know if I'm offending you if you never tell me. Hold me accountable. Tell me, yo, listen, the way you said that, it actually offends me. It's actually offensive. Hold me accountable. Tell me. I want to fix it. I do not want to be that same person I was yesterday saying something that offended you to make you come hold me accountable. So we shouldn't be afraid to hold each other accountable. We should be racing to do it. We should be racing to better ourselves, to be elevating. We should want to. Like, yo, thank you. I appreciate that, queen. I appreciate that, king. That's dope. Yo, we need to be doing that more for each other. Don't try to hit somebody back with the, okay, and you don't need to be, okay, but how you doing better than me? Who are you to check me? Like, what? Oh, wow. This is what we doing. But if it was somebody that looked so much older than you and had a hair full of gray, you would be like, oh yeah, thank you. On some respect my elders type shit. But if it's somebody that looked just like you, young, or even younger, and they like, yo, I'm going to go ahead and hold you accountable for the way you just talked to your daughter. I just heard the way you just talked to your daughter, and I don't. Bitch, you raise your own motherfucking kids. You worried about me and shit. The fuck? And that's how it be. Instead of, you know what? You right. I remember one of my cousins one time, I was chilling with them. And the way she said something to my baby cousin, I was just like, you know, after she finished saying it, I was just like, hey, you know, I don't really, you could have said that a little bit better. I don't like how you said that. Like, even though, you know, he's a kid, you know, you still got to respect him. And still, you know, don't talk to him and make him feel no type of way. Because when he get older, he going to remember that feeling. And what if he start doing it to other people? You know, I didn't, you know, just however I said it, she didn't go, now, you need to get the fuck up out of here because you crossing the motherfucking line. Get the fuck up out of here. No. She looked at me and she was like, you know what? You right. And she apologized to her son. And she was like, cousin, you right. You know, thank you for holding me accountable. You know, because a lot of motherfuckers would have just let it just slide. Like, just thought it was funny. Like, I don't think that's funny. To, you know, talk down on your kids or make them feel some type of way just because they messed up or... No. No. So I'm going to hold you accountable. You talking crazy to your kids. I'm going to hold you accountable. And she didn't get offended and try to fight me and we didn't fall out. No. No. Sometimes it gives you a new respect for somebody. If I see if somebody literally comes and they like, and literally I don't take it as you checking me at all. I take it as you holding me accountable for my fuck ups. Because me, myself, I don't want to be that old person. So by you holding me accountable, I'm able to grow. By me holding you accountable, you're able to grow as a person, as a friend, as a human in society. It makes us better people. I feel like I'm a better person when I'm held accountable, when I'm able to learn from my mistake and grow from it. Why wouldn't you be a better person? When you learn from something that you messed up or that you didn't do right, and now that you're acing it, you got it right, everything is perfect. Isn't that a good feeling? That's a great feeling. I always want to feel like that. So holding me accountable is not a bad thing. I don't feel like, oh yeah, no. Hold me accountable because you are contributing to my elevation. And I appreciate that. I might be like, and you might be like, man, I know she about to cuss me out. No, I'm just looking like, you right. And I done fucked up. Now look at me getting held accountable. Being held accountable doesn't feel good all the time. It doesn't. Sometimes you be downright angry at first. And you literally, your face will transform right before them like, you right. You right. It's so true. So don't be afraid to hold your people accountable. Hold us all accountable. Let's make it a thing. Let's hold each other accountable for our fuck ups so we can grow together. If you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesday mornings from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Tomorrow I'll be on at 9:30 a.m. Central Time, but next week I have a doctor's appointment, so I'm going to be live a little bit early. A little bit earlier. Fuck around, be 7 o'clock. Maybe even 6. You never know. But I will be on a little bit early because I have to get to my doctor's appointment. But it will still be early morning. Okay? Next week, remember, next week, I'll be live a little bit early in the morning. Don't even trip. Grab your coffee, your tea, whatever you drink in the morning. Keep your pajamas on. Yeah. And let's get to vibing. I will see y'all Wednesday, tomorrow morning, too. Tomorrow, I'm telling you, I love Wednesday mornings now. Like, I really, really enjoy myself in the mornings. Like, I usually do it during the holidays only. But now that I'm doing streaming every day of the week, and now I have Wednesday mornings, y'all are such a vibe. It's such a different crowd in the mornings, and like a different vibe, and I love it. Like y'all so real. I just love y'all. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that stay tuned into the couch. All the ones that come back and rewatch and re-listen to the couch. I definitely appreciate all the love, support, and the good vibes. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora. Listen, I don't know yet if it's live, but I think the couch is on Apple yet already. I think I just got a notification today that it's live on Apple. for podcasts. If you look up like Apple Podcasts, you should be able to pull up Couch Chronicles No Limits. Okay. I haven't verified yet. I'm excited though if it is. So, oh wow. I can't stop smiling. But if it is up already, let's go. Let's go. If not, it should be up in the next 48 hours, 24 hours? I don't know. But Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, thank you, and Apple. If it's up, it says it is, but like I said, I don't know just yet how it's going, how it's gonna go. We shall see. So yeah, if you are on Apple, let me know. Just somebody verify for me, please. Let me know. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, THA Couch on Facebook, Bigo, and Tagged. Now I know a lot of you are like, what the fuck is Tagged? Tagged is, so this is why I wasn't on Tagged for a long time, because I was on Tagged at first when I first started the couch, but everybody was like, that's a dating app. But I don't give a fuck. I'm not on here for dating. And Tagged, you already know what's up. Like, I was on there doing my music the first time, and I didn't have nobody hit me up like, yeah, let me get that pussy. No, they was hitting me up like, yo, can I get on some music with you? So now that I'm on back on with my podcast, I don't think I'm going to get those type of issues. So you can utilize Tagged or you don't have to. But if you are untagged, the couch is too. And also you can follow the couch website, thacouch.com, and my website, THARealJANELL, and the YouTube channel, THARealJANELL. Make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe, ding, 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 ding. Don't forget to hit that bell so you never forget nothing and never miss nothing. Because there be some shit happening on the couch. Now today, I know, and before we get into it, because tonight we're going to talk a little bit about betrayal. But you say you see it on Spotify? Okay, bet. But before we get into that, I do want to give a moment of silence to the ones that we have lost from the fire in California, from the ones that we've lost from a mental health issue, from any autoimmune disease, any type of cancer, any type of car wreck, whatever. We've all lost somebody. And then there's people that we've lost that we don't even know. Give them that moment. So if you have anything turned on, turn it off and give them a moment of silence. Thank you. I love you, wifey. Now, and again, I always like to do that, and I want to remind you guys that when we pass away, we only hope that people remember us. We only hope that people carry on our legacy. If we left a legacy, we could only hope that people would give us a moment of silence and remember us at a time when it's just a regular day. Not just the day of the funeral or the day of the repast. No, any time of the day, any day of the week. Give them that moment. I would want that moment to be given to me. I would want my memories to be like, yeah, y'all remember the couch, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come back, rewatch the episodes and all of that good shit. You know, if they left a legacy, go play their music if they did music. If they ran a business, go shop at their store until it's all sold out. Shit. See if somebody in their family is still running it. But don't just wait until your people die, though, to honor them. But when they do, if they do, heaven forbid, honor them still while they're gone. While they gone. Seriously. And again, tonight we're going to be talking about betrayal. But before we do that, we're going to jump into a song. And then we're going to get right back into it.
Yeah. This shit got pretty eyes. And I'm back. Yeah. I'm gonna do something different though. I'ma sing see. It don't matter
Shout out
what
to
y'all
everybody that's
listen
tuned in.
Just
All my
remember,
couch potatoes. I love
I know
y'all.
somebody gonna feel me on this one.
Facts. I know somebody gonna feel me.
Feel me on this shit. Yeah.
Listen to the words.
Let's go.
I know you know I felt it in the air. That's why you disappeared on me. Switching up dandruff, you flake on me. And I grass you like a snake to me. You like a co-defendant, and I ain't fucking with you. You're not invited to my circle, my circumference can't be penetrated. And if you try it, then I'm getting dangerous. Please don't make me feel your wig back. Cause if I do it, then I know that I'ma go back. But I'm not going on my life and be a shootout. But I can't think that way, and now the truth that I gotta get my head on right. And that's the fact I should be used to the enemy always trying to attack. You think I'm stupid? Come here, baby, let me show you where I'm at. Yeah. Don't get it twisted, I will not go down without a fight. I'm really different, so you mad you ain't doing shit right. Trendsetter, go get it, I get better with time. You can call me a fine wine, you ain't gotta lie. I know that I inspired you like more than one time. Put your hand up on this Bible if you not lying. Yes. Tell me, you could stop pretending that you really fuck with me. I am not impressed by the lies that you keep on dressing up in the sky. You silly if you think that we gon' fall, but I'm over it. Yeah. I'll be better off when I'm not fucking with you. People say I'm glowing, they didn't know that I was virgin from you. Now my energy back and my purpose too. I made mistakes and we know it's true. I did my time and I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you so you can understand me. I guess I'm damaged, you just put me in a pantry. Leave me to my thoughts, to myself. I can't believe that you switched up, man, that shit hurt. I guess history just don't mean shit. Cause people keep switching on me. They do. I'm just saying. That's some real ass motherfucking shit. It is. Fuck you, man. I can't make this shit up. I know you know I feel it in the air. That's why you disappear. I swear that you always flaking. I say that you always faking. You're not invited to my circumference can't be penetrated. You know, I'm the cycle. Please don't make me peel your wig back. I'ma go back. But I can't think that way. And now the truth is clinically insane. Fuck what you thought. You shouldn't test me if you do, then froggy you don't. Since you bad, since you mad, since you switched up, I don't fuck with your ass. Since you bad, since you mad, since you switched up, I don't fuck with your ass. Bitch, I don't fuck with your ass. I don't. How many of you still have your day ones? Some of us aren't even, and ain't even cool with some of our family. So let alone the day ones. A lot of times your day ones end up being your enemies. Sad, but it's true. It happens. It happens. Betrayal is the act of violating a person's trust or confidence, often intentionally done by somebody. People intentionally do this. They literally set out to betray you. It's premeditated 9 times out of 10. People don't just overnight just, I'm gonna betray them. No. It's been in their heart to betray you. Judas, it was in his heart to betray Jesus. And instead of Jesus calling him out like, yo, I know, he let him kiss him. He let him do his thing. And a lot of times we do that too. We'll know a motherfucker is betraying us, We'll know a motherfucker is snaking us. And just because we like, you know what, let me just, I don't want to believe this. Let me see how far they'll take it. And then when they end up taking it too far, you looking like, wow. Like, this is really happening. You seen it. You knew it. You didn't stop it. You was on your Jesus shit. You wanted to wait and see. Jesus did the same thing. He wanted to see how far Judas was going to go. And then that motherfucker came right over and kissed him right on the cheek. Then don't the people that betray you, family members, friends, don't they do that kiss on the cheek type shit? It don't literally be on the cheek. But they kissing that friendship goodbye. They kissing that relationship goodbye. Because it will never be the same. Even if you are forgiven for some type of betrayal from someone that you betrayed, if you think for 1 second that that relationship is going to be the same, it ain't. Even in marriages, it can either go one or two ways. Your marriage can get stronger because finally the betrayal came out and now we working through it. Or it can get worse. Now, I don't trust anything that you do. But I also don't believe in divorce. So now, y'all stuck in a miserable situation. Because do you forgive and move on in the relationship? In a marriage? Is it different when you marry? Is it different whenever it's your family? How many times can your family betray you for you to actually cut them off and be like, you know what, I'm not coming. We ain't coming back from this. How many times? A lot of us, we end up forgiving like, yo, let's just try to work this out. And then they end up doing it again. And again. And you know what that does to you? Even if you're forgiven, it's breaking your trust down to the smallest denominator. It is breaking you the fuck down. And it's going to make it bad for people that actually come in your life, and that's not what they're here for. They are here to elevate you, to hold you accountable, to be a better you, to help you be a better you, to be a good friend to you, to be whoever you need them to be. But because Jane, you've forgiven Jane 1,000 times after she betrayed you so many times, you don't have any more trust for anybody else. Your trust is all gone. You have nothing to give. How long do you let betrayal go on before you put a stop to it? I'm just saying. When your trust is broken, it's almost impossible to come back from. Sometimes because who has time to wait really and see if you're going to do it again or not? Some people do, like I just mentioned a minute ago. But some people don't have to, y'all, let alone, don't even have time whenever somebody cheat on you or whenever something happened in a relationship, y'all ready to just break up. Like, fuck all that. Next. Get back on the dating app. Who next? It's the same. Nobody has time to keep waiting to see if you're going to do right. to see if you're going to betray me again. Are you going to Judas me again? And what made you Judas me in the first place? Where does those feelings come from if I've genuinely been a good friend to you? Where did that secret animosity come from? Because it's secret animosity. Because how does somebody all of a sudden, the same mouth that they use to say, I love you, I care for you, you my nigga, you my friend, you my bitch, you my this, whatever the fuck you say, to betraying them, to selling them out, to turning state on them, to sleeping with their husband or their wife, to getting them arrested, whatever. Betrayal comes in different forms. But how do you go from being like this or making me believe that we like this to being who the fuck you are now? It's so crazy how quick people switch. And then you don't really get a real explanation. You ever been in a relationship, got out of it, and didn't have no real closure? Well, that's just like a motherfucker betraying you out of nowhere. It's like, oh, well, I need closure for this, because why the fuck did you do me like that? What did I do to you? I thought I was a genuine friend to you. I knew I was. Like, what? Where does that come from? Family members do it too. Where does that secret animosity come from to where you can just switch up? Like, we was never nothing. Like, we was never nothing. Hey, Yvette. Hey, love. Oh, no. You said what happened? Nothing. I'm just speaking on betrayal. Just the fact that people switch up so quick. And for what? It's like, and people literally intentionally come into your life to do this. There's people that you never know who's carrying who's packing whose feelings. Somebody might be packing Diana's feelings. And then since you packing Diana's feelings, now you met Yvette after you told me, years after you told me that Diana had did something to you, or Yvette did something to you. Now you met her, you befriend her, just so later on down the line you could betray her and tell your other friend, I finally got that bitch that fucked with you. Like, you never know what a reason or what a person's reason is to betray you. Now, if they started from the bottom, now y'all here. Like, they literally your day one and they literally just came. I literally be wanting to know, like, where did that come from? Where does this secret animosity come from? And people literally have secret animosity towards you, whether they smiling in your face or not. Beware of the ones that smile without their smile meeting their eyes. They literally like, hey, girl, you good? It's like, damn, what the fuck is you, a goddamn doll? Blink. What? It's easier to cut somebody off when they betray you. It is. Nobody really wants to do that, like that get to know you phase again. You know what I mean? Like, it's easier to seclude yourself from everybody because it's like people, like you said, are weird. It's easier to just be like, you know what, I'm going to just stick with some of the ones that I, you know what I'm saying, I know is solid and I'm good with just my circle. But then, damn, doesn't that make you antisocial? You only want to be around these people. How you gonna network? It's hard. Because not everybody has the right intentions. Not everybody around you is happy for you. Not everybody want to see you make it. Yeah. You said even dog don't be on that. Yep, and people will drain you. Exactly. And the saddest part about betrayal is it's almost always the person closest to you. Almost always. Every time. It never fails. And it makes you wonder, like, how did I miss that? How did I miss that secret animosity? And we've been friends for 15 years. How did I miss that? How did I miss the fact that he was cheating on me and we always together? How did I miss that he did that? Like, how do you miss that? Because in this world, in this movie that we're in, there are some really good fucking actors and actresses. And they will act their fucking asses off until they got you comfortable and exactly where they want so they can betray you. Whether it's just for kicks and giggles and just because they think it's funny and whatever their reason is. We never truly know a person's reason for betraying you unless you ask them, well, why did you betray me? Why did you do that? Why did you snitch on me to the police? Why are you my co-defendant? That's a betrayal. Co-defendants that snitch, one of the ultimate betrayals, especially if y'all went and committed a crime together. Now all of a sudden, you too scared to do time? We gonna do time regardless. But because they said you can do 2 years less than me, you're willing to sell me out. People will betray you over money, over power, or over somebody that they think wants them that possibly doesn't even want them, ain't even thinking about them. But we'll never truly know unless they tell us. I've had somebody betray me and they said, I didn't betray you. That's not what that was. Then what the fuck was it? I was testing you. You was testing me with betrayal? That's just wild. That's just wild. Now, I don't know if you guys ever looked up what type of person betrays. But listen to this. Oh, wait. Crazy, and it can be the stupidest reason why. Over love. Exactly. No, it can be I'm talking about the dumbest reason. The dumbest reason, because you cut them in line. Their ultimate goal was to get you back. People is crazy. If you look up what type of person betrays, did you know what pops up is wealthy men and poor women? I really just was like, wait, what? Hold on. They said, studies said that it's not news that rich men are the most likely to betray, but the women who are poorer are most likely to betray more than women that are well off. Wait. I don't know. I wrote that down because I was just like, that's wild. They did a study on that. And the poor women was the ones betraying. Y'all, give me some comments on that. I'm just, whoa. Now, but we've all experienced betrayal. And I do want to share a story before we head out of a betrayal that I went through when I first got out of prison. Now, anybody who did a lot of time like myself, when you first get out, you triggered by pretty much any and everything. And if somebody does or says anything to make you feel like you being punked or or talk to any kind of way, you automatically like, motherfucker, hold on now, shit. What we gonna do? Barbecue a meal do? You ready to fight? Okay. I got with this guy when I had got out. And if you've been following the couch, then you know that this is the same guy that convinced me that all men like their butt ate. Okay, pause. I know you probably like, wait a minute, what? We gonna talk about that another time if you haven't heard it before. That's not for right now. Anyways, so me and this guy, we doing good. He bringing me around his family. He like, you know what? I really want you to hang out with my sister. I really want you to kick on my sister. This is my favorite sister. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever I get a chance, I will hang out with her. So on my off times, I would hang out with her. And she would tell me things about him, you know, to get to know him a little bit better. I'd be around her, her kids, and all of that, the family. So one time, it was a big party that was out here in Oklahoma City. I didn't live out here. I was living in Tulsa. And I said, let's go to the city. You know, I'll pay, because I didn't have a car at the time. I said, I'll pay for all of us to get up there. It was like an all-white party or something. I said, I'll pay for us to get in. You just got to get your own outfit. I'll pay for us to get in, and I'll pay for us to get there and back. I said, y'all just got to come up with the ride. So this time, I'm like, you know, I'm going to be able to bond with his sister for real this time. You know what I mean? Like, party and, you know, show her that I can have a good time and I got this. I'm, you know, whatever. I pay for this with my little hustle. You know what I'm saying? So I was just basically trying to impress her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's his sister. So I was just like, okay, you know what I mean? So we get to the city. Had a good time, I thought. I don't know what they was doing because I didn't really see them on. I stayed on the dance floor because I love music. But anybody that knows me, they know I do not dance with men. So when I got back to Tulsa, and he like, yeah, so you was on the dance floor with all them niggas. I was like, huh? Like, it was niggas on the dance floor, of course, but nobody was dancing with me. He's like, yeah, I already know what you was doing on the dance floor. I was like, okay, like, well, oh. Now at this point, I'm like, okay, well, what was I doing on the dance floor? He's like, you was on the dance floor sucking somebody's dick. I said, wait a minute. What? I was doing what on the dance floor? I was sucking dick in the middle of the dance floor. I said, wow. I'm blown away. I said, now who told you this? Why would somebody lie to you like that? For hours it took me to get this information out of him until finally he said, my sister told me. And I couldn't think of, for the life of me, why his sister would lie on me. Why would your sister lie on me? I said, okay. So a couple days passed. Him and I still arguing because, mind you, I sucked dick in the middle of the dance floor. And I'm still trying to figure out why she would lie. So one day, I had left because I was staying with him at first. And then I had left when we was into it because it was like, I mean, what the fuck? I'm not about to sit up here while you up here talking shit to me every day. I come over one day and he's high out of his mind. Not off no weed like usual or drinking like usual, but he had did some coke. And he was like, I've been doing my own product since you left. I was like, what? Like, I hope you ain't trying to blame that shit on me. Yeah, because I'm fucked up about this whole situation. And I'm like, okay, so, what, like what? Mind you, he's high, so he loose at the lips. He talking. He like, yeah, I just don't understand how it got this far. And I'm thinking like, how it got this far? How the fuck is you still thinking that I sucked this whoever's dick in the middle? I ain't even talking about that. I said, oh. So now I'm tuned in like, what are you talking about? Now he crying. I'm like, what is going on? Like, at this point, I'm trying to figure out what you got going on. I'm thinking like maybe he having a nervous breakdown. He high. He doing coke. He ain't never did coke. He losing it. He losing his bunkers. He said, I've been having sex with my sister. I said, what? Hold on. You did what? And her baby, that first one, and that last baby might be mine. He's still crying. He's so in the that he don't see that I'm looking at him like what? Now it's making sense why she lied and said that I was sucking dick in the middle of the dance floor, because she wanted to fuck him that night, which she did. He told me we fucked that night, and she told me that, well, sis, if you just wanted your brother's dick, you could have just told me. I would have left. I didn't know that they was getting down like that, and I did not want to be a part of that. But that betrayal, being cheated on with a sister. I don't know if you know the type of feeling that it makes you feel, but it wasn't a good one. I didn't feel good. I was like, for weeks, I was so upset. Not the fact that, it wasn't even that I wanted him back. I didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. Once it's done, bitch, bye. It was the fact that you literally went out your way to make me be friends with this girl, your sister, that you had been fucking. That you knew that the first child and this last child might be yours. So, mind you, I'm pissed at the fact that I was made to believe that I need to be friends with your sister and this will be a good look. And I said, nah, fuck that. So I drove out north to her motherfucking house. And I knock on her door. And she answered the door like it's a motherfucking game. Like, bitch, what? You disgust me. So I said, let me holler at you. No, matter of fact, it was her husband that answered the phone. And she was answered the door. And she was standing behind him like, I said, let me holler at you real quick without your husband. She's like, nah, whatever you can say. I said, nah, what I'm about to say? You're not going to want me to say it in front of your husband. And he was like, what's going on? I said, nah, go ahead and excuse me. Let me talk. I said, come to my car real quick. And I immediately started walking to my car. I didn't look behind me. I didn't check and see if she was going to punch me in the back of my head. I didn't give a fuck about whatever was about to happen at that point. I just knew that, you motherfucking bitch. What? I was just, ugh. Okay. So she get in the car and she like, what? I said, so you and Kenny been fucking this whole time? That's what he told you? I said, no, answer me. Y'all been fucking this whole time? It doesn't matter. You wasn't right for him anyway. That's my dick. And I'm going to fuck him anytime I want to. And I was like, I melted in my motherfucking seat. Because I was like, I can't believe that this shit is real. This is really fucking happening. Talk about ultimate betrayal. I befriended this girl on behalf of her brother that she's been fucking, aka her baby daddy. And I couldn't fathom. It hurt so bad. And it didn't hurt because I wanted him back. It just hurt because I was just like, how did I miss that? I just did 9 years in the penitentiary. And I just let a motherfucker play me? Ah, hell no. I was pissed. I was hurt. I was angry. Betrayal will make you angry. It will make you want to do some motherfucking shit to the person that betrayed you. I'm telling you. Betrayal, you handling it in certain ways, I'm telling you. Because I didn't see nothing but red. I'm like, you played me. You played me in front of my face. Y'all, that was a hard one for me to get over. And again, it wasn't the fact that I wanted him. I didn't want the man back. It was the fact that you and your sister played the fuck out of me. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow morning because you're going to be up in the morning, right? 9:30 Central Time. 9:30 a.m. Central Time. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I love y'all. Good night. I know y'all probably like, what the fuck? Yeah, shit is wild. Good night. Love you, tagged. Big O. Where you at, Big O? Good night, Big O. Love you. Good night, YouTube. I love you so much. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no what? I know you said it.